Vigilante Wason here with the clip from my show. And if you like this clip, please check out the whole podcast, link in the description. Cartoon Network teams with the National Black Justice Coalition to teach kids about gender pronoun and new comic. First things first, our Papa freaks all the honeys. No. Why is the National Black Justice Coalition? And we saw this similar with BLM. Why are they so concerned with the LGBTQ? I mean, I'm sure I know there's black LGBTQ, obviously, but why are you called the National Black Justice? Why aren't you called something that refers to that? Why are you you want us to use pronouns, but in the name of this fucking coalition, you're trying to hide what you really are. You're hiding it behind race. Just like how BLM only shows up when a black man is there to die, and everything they're about is smashing the patriarchy. The patriarchy includes black men. Everything they're about is LGBTQ, and I'm not trying to discriminate against the LGBTQ community or anyone like that, just so long as you don't add P, or else you go, that shit's not going to be tolerated. Got a 5-year-old little sister. I'm not letting her see this. I want to have a normal childhood without shit like this to give them migraines. Thank you, Fenrir the Ice Wolf. Who is this for? Because if I have a 5 or 6 or 7-year-old, I don't want them to give a fuck about anything regarding anything near sexual identity. Because kids are not supposed to have sexuality, despite what people who like Cuties said. Because if you remember in my Cuties video way back when, the plug, I had actually the screenshot. I can't get it up quick enough because I'm not even signed in, but the screenshot had an article talking about conservative parents who are upset with the sexuality of children, as if you were supposed to normalize that. And that's one of the backdoor things that is not really discussed with all this LGBTQ stuff for kids. Why is sexuality at all being associated with children? It shouldn't be. This is like I was sick for Dwayne Wade to have his 11-year-old at the parade, 12-year-old, whatever he was, at the parade, or sick for them to have that boy stripping for men. It's the same sort of vibe I get from this. And they're trying to normalize it. They literally say that. They literally say we're trying to normalize pronouns. But I'm talking so much shit. Let me get into the article. Cartoon Network and the National Black Justice Coalition, because I don't know why Black Justice, why is LGBTQ the only thing for Black Justice? I don't know. But they have teamed up to produce a new mini comic that aims to educate children on the subject of gender pronouns. Gender pronouns describe a person's gender identity. For example, pronouns are she, her, they, them, and zir. My pronouns, if you're wondering, are he. I'm sorry, I messed it up. Him, his, and hero, because I identify as a vigilante, obviously. But I digress. A lot of people are learning about gender. If you're comfortable, you can share your own pronouns. I just did. Remember, I am it's his, him, and hero. I do not want to read, so please be respectful of my pronouns. Gender pronouns, we can't tell someone's gender just by looking at them and shouldn't assume we know. There are many gender identities beyond girl and boy, and some people don't identify as any gender. If you have kids watching this on a playback, if I clip this out, is this what you think this is important for your children to know? And if you are like me and Fenrir, if you're a brother, are you cool with, do you find this good use of the National Black Justice Coalition's time? If you're super woke and you support the National Black Justice Coalition, which I'm sure you, like me, didn't know they existed until this article, but why do they consider this to be the most important thing in Black justice? Let's talk about the BLM thing. So this is published, Craig of the Creek, that's the name of the show. Published on December 14th, a mini comic follows Cartoon Network's characters Craig of the Creek, Stevenie. I didn't watch Steven Universe. So Steven Universe, Chloe from We Bare Bears, as they meet two non-binary individuals and learn how to use personal gender pronouns. We can't tell someone's gender just by looking at them and shouldn't assume we know, as I read previously. Here we go. Exactly. Kids are supposed to play and not give attention to the problems of the world. Leave it to when there's their turn. That's why we have these things called childhood and adulthood. Well, I mean, these people are sick. They're sick. There's a sick reason. I can have a maybe that's a distorted view, but there's a sick reason they want all that stuff. And on Instagram, Cartoon Network wrote, "Here's to not only normalize gender pronouns but respecting them too. Our hearts, whether you use he, she, them, or something else, we acknowledge, affirm, and love you." So I'm going to paraphrase a content creator I respect. Hopefully I can get it right. And he's actually paraphrasing a man who was called the most wicked man on earth. When they talk about love, they're not talking about the love that you think of, whether it's love for a parent or a brother or anything they're talking about. You think it's a whatchamacallit. What is it? It's a Crawley. I can't think of it, but it's love, and love should be the law. Do as thou wilt, and love, and the love of the law is land. Love or some shit like that. I don't know the wicked. It's some phrase like that. It's basically saying, whatever you call love is love, and they really enjoy the love of children. If you get my drift, which is why you have this LGBTQ stuff pushed to children. Let's see what my brother's talking about back in the motherland. He said, I don't want to sound mean. No, you need to sound, we need meanness, because this shit is bullshit, Finra. No, you don't got to hold back. But here in Africa, we laugh at gender stuff like this. Men and women, straight and gay, all sides, because we have bigger shit to worry about, like working. You want to know something, Finra? We got that same shit to worry about here, because jobs is funky here. That's another thing. Out of all the things going on in the world, we need to focus on gender pronouns. It's the same thing when they keep talking about this climate change. I'm sure it's important, but motherfuckers are trying to eat. There are food lines going out the goddamn, going down miles long. You're talking about fucking gender pronouns. Because they're actual things that matter than one's emotions. If you say emotions are what matters, they slap sense into you. Exactly. Ain't got time for this. If you remember the whole controversy about The Last of Us, about them making pronouns such a big deal, was the fact that they're in a post-apocalyptic world and there are more things to worry about than somebody's fucking pronouns. We are in a pre-apocalyptic world, so there's more things to worry about than somebody's fucking pronouns. But there's a sick fucking ulterior motive to all this bullshit as I go into and then of course the National Black Justice Coalition, and they do always lie. They always lie. You can't just say the National Gay Black Coalition and be honest with what you are, but they're a civil rights organization dedicated to the empowerment of Black, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, and same gender loving. So no straight, and including people with with this disease, whose mission is to end racism, homophobia, and biases. And their team with Cartoon Network, they think this is important for our kids. They made a comment. And is this harmless? Honestly, no, it isn't. Because there's going to be more content like this. The idea is you send your kids to school and their teachers tell them everything is all right, and and I'm not trying to be discriminatory against these people or not. People should live how they want to live. I'm a libertarian. You live your life, but they should not be pushing this shit to kids. Good and goddamn well they shouldn't be pushing this shit to kids. Anything, you should just stop pushing shit in general. Let people learn to accept each other as they are. There's not that many kids who are going to naturally be trans anything, because kids shouldn't be trans. They're too young. They're 13, 14, 15, 16, 16, whatever, man. Even I'm being lenient. I shouldn't even say 13, right? But okay, 13, middle school, going into high school, 14, whatever, man. But fucking 5, 6, 7, 8-year-olds, 9-year-olds, people who watch Craig of the Creek need to know about Z and Ziri. This doesn't make any fucking sense. We got bigger fish to fry. Thank you for watching the video. If you like this, please check out the whole podcast, link in the description. If you like the video, please like the video. If you're so obliged to share and subscribe, please do so. Let me know in the comments below how you feel about the video. And even if you do none of these things, thank you for watching and thank you for your time. God bless.